moving on. So I just showed you how to create um, emphasis with color and saturation. We're going to move on to value and size. So again, if I click on this, I guess I goofed this up on my layers, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to value, and I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab all these triangles, and to make this easier, I'm going to decrease their value. So now they're not a solid black, they're that, and obviously if I take one of them, and to get just one, I'm going to hit the direct selection tool because these are all grouped, and I'm going to click that, and now, right, clearly you can see that that's my new point of interest. And why? Because it's a darker value than the other one. So darker values or something that's different from the other ones tends to stand out. So I could do the opposite. I could take all these again, make them all black, and then, for example, do this and make this a lighter value, and now that stands out. So it's creating that contrast, creating that difference between the two of them. So either of those works, obviously. Size, same. So there's two ways you can play size. So again, if I come in with the direct selection tool, I'm noticing that I don't have a bounding box here. So what I'm going to do, and if I click on it like that, I get it. So here's the trick, guys. If you click with this, it's going to grab everything, and then you're going to shrink this all down. So that's one way I could do this. I could grab this all, and then move this. For example, grab this one, and if I want the bounding box, once I have it selected, then click the selection tool, and then you get the bounding box, and you can make this like bigger. And obviously, by doing that, I'm clearly changing the size of one, and that makes the other stand out. So another way to go, again, because it's all about showing the difference. Let's say if I grab, again, this one. So I'm going to click with the direct selection tool, click this arrow, right? Click this triangle, and then click the selection tool, the black arrow. See how the bounding box comes back. And I'm going to hold the Option and Shift key so it shrinks down a little bit. And see how even that creates a sense of contrast, a little emphasis, because this is different from the others. So size can work either way. You can make something smaller or bigger. But if you do it just right, as long as everything else is the same, that will create a point of interest as well.